What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back on the camera, so the audio should be better. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing good. Let's get straight into it. First and foremost, check out the wall. I've moved some things around. We got a little winter park thing there. Old Colorado plate, California plate, Utah, Wisconsin, Oregon. So I was at this little vintage place, and they had a bunch of plates there, so I scooped a bunch of them up. And that's my new thing, is putting plates over the wall. But I'm sure as you hear, you can hear the Speed 3 running. So I've been trying to keep this battery charged, and by doing so, take it for a little test drives, make sure it's good. And it's pretty much roadworthy. Maybe not in the State's eyes, but in my eyes it is. Just missing a fender and a bumper and some other things. So first and foremost, I have a couple more things I want to knock out in this car. We have something to do to the truck. We need to get this thing out of the garage. It's still sitting here. And yeah, let's get straight into it. I'm gonna go for a little test drive, and you guys can hear how awesome this thing sounds. Oh yeah, check out that camera angle. Can't really see me too much, but doesn't matter. We're focused on driving. What do we title this video now? Mazda's first drive. The HKS and the turbo flutter and all that is so sick. Yeah, I feel like we've done all this work and no test drive. I like one of those external mics or something on the exhaust too. One on the exhaust and one on the engine deck. That's what I really need. This is one thing I need to add to the list, is there's no fucking shift knob. Somehow I feel like I have an extra one, I just don't know what it is. I definitely hear an exhaust leak, so we need to fix that. Forgot she's got a little sauce to her. Oh, I wasn't even barely getting on it. We fucking broke traction right there. Let me put on, turn traction control off. On this car, it's weird. There's a little button over here called DSC, disable stability control maybe. I don't really know, but with the brake boosting too, let's hear it. Alright, next thing is swap this out. Final touch. There we go. Kind of felt like some Chinese shit the way it was working, but it worked. Alright, so first off, we have a couple issues with the interior. First off being, that's literally just gone. I don't know where it is or what happened to it. Of course, I purchased a new one, and the dude broke it, removing it, or part of it. Other piece being this. It was dangling kind of like that, but I just actually pulled it out the wall, so I need to figure that out. And then last thing, two things actually. Shift knob, which I think I might have one. I'm gonna go on scavenger hunt for that. Amplifier I'm pretty sure blew out. Don't know how, don't know why. So I have the fuse pulled for the audio. So I want to swap that, and then the audio should work. So we can find this shift knob so I can keep the garage closed and stay warm. Something tells me I know exactly where this is. Yeah, we're in the Spec B. Just kidding, it's just a GT with Spec B interior. I'm sure you guys have never seen this. Dude, would you look at that? We obviously have this one. This one's kind of cool. Maybe I'll put this one on there temporarily. But we also have this one, so, oh yeah. That is legit. Now we can go and throw this one on the Mazda. Oh yeah. Oh dang, I wish it sat more flush, like up there with it. I do like that though, it is pretty, kind of reminds me of my old one I had. Oh yeah. I love the way this thing feels too. This was much needed. Let's move on to the next item. So as you can see here, there's like this piece here. I'm assuming this goes in there, so I'm gonna see if I can't figure that out real quick. Okay, I've been messing with this. I'll do my best to explain it. Pretty much, this is the bracket that holds it in. As you can see, the upper side is a little shorter, like the little inserts are more on the top than the bottom. This is obviously the driver front. Where it's shorter is gonna go towards the back of the car. And essentially these clips right here, I actually have an extra piece. That isn't even broken. It's just that piece was sitting there. But essentially, I think when people pull these out, they just rip them out, and that's why these tabs bend up. Tabs just need to bend down like that on both sides. So you should theoretically be able to just push it in, and the little tab will like sit in here. So like I'll show you guys. Try to take this, push it in, bam. Now you can see it's sitting there just like that, right in that tab like I was showing you. That sits perfectly, and then it should sit flush once it's up in the interior. I know it's hard to see, but yeah, hope that helps you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to kind of put this all together now. All right guys, I'm pretty sure that I had the mount like backwards, that piece that's actually in the ceiling, so I flipped it around, got the clips to clip in there using some picks. Definitely wasn't a very like easy task. It doesn't sit like the best, but I mean it's in there before. I don't know if you guys remember seeing it before, but we just flopping around. So now it's in there. Now we can use it. Bam, that's done. So if you have to do that, I hope I did my best to explain it, but just use your brain and get it in there. So that is now in there. I think I'm gonna skip that for now, just because that used a lot of my effort, and focus on this radio real quick, which I believe the amplifier is under this passenger seat. So let's go ahead and rip it out. Pop these plastic clips real quick, pull up on it. Bam. So there's those two. I believe they look like they're like 14mm bolt. Now I'm hoping once I get these bolts out, I can kind of just move this out of the way. Maybe not take it out all the way. Get access to it. 10mm, gain access to, I believe is the amp. For this one too, I'm just gonna use my little small 1/4 inch. I think it'll be easier. Oh, I say that, and they're tight as shit. All right, hopefully this little guy will get the job done. Okay, the thing seems to be bolted to the bottom of it. And I'm seeing black plug, green, another black, totaling 3. Okay, bam, it's out. And that would be our bows. So first thing I want to do, just to verify, is I'm gonna grab our other one, which is in the back of the car. I also don't think I can return this anymore. I'm past that window, but I just want to plug it in and see if it works. And one last thing, I need to connect this fuse. 30 amp, I think it's labeled Bose maybe, inside the car. So actually put it here, and then I need to get in here. Luckily I left a pick. Picks make easy work. And it's this slot up here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm barely gonna put it in there because I need to pull it. If you guys ever pull fuses like that, you know they're a pain in the ass. Okay, before, which I'll probably insert the audio and you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, it was like, or if you've experienced this problem, you know what I'm talking about. I don't hear that yet. I don't hear any audio. Maybe this isn't in all the way. It's definitely in there pretty good. All right, this is plugged in. Huh, did we just get spoofed a amplifier that I paid like almost $200 for? We very well may have. I started hearing something. I think it randomly just started working. Dude, yes! I'm not really sure what happened, but it's working, so that's cool. Oh. This is like so exciting. This car is coming together very nicely. Let's go ahead and button this all back together. All right, let's see if we can't pretty much speed run this process of putting her back in. got like 15 minutes before I gotta take off for the night. But I wanted to get started on this interior and get this last piece taken care of. First thing I noticed was I couldn't find the cord, so that took me a second. Second thing is the previous owner had I think it was a warning, which I'm kind of jealous because one time I got pulled over and I didn't get a warning. This is gonna be the same way, so this is probably gonna sit up in here and then that's gonna clip to it. Oh, cool. Okay, so I think we're just gonna go like that, and then think about if I were to pop my glasses off, sunglasses. Okay, so that's gonna go in there like that. Also, the lights on the roof, I know I kind of hated on them, but they're kind of cool, you know? They're kind of cool, but they just stopped working, so I don't really know why, but they did. Looks like one plug. Hey, look at that. We have more light. Light. Oh. Okay, these are missing. Oh, okay. I'm assuming. Look at that first try. I really hope I can find these little things and swap those on. I have to worry about that because I've heard that this is a pain to get off once it's on there. But dude, guys, minus the cargo compartment, that's one thing I forgot. This interior is pretty much complete now. We do need to get an access port, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, it looks good though in here now. Probably put like a little Broadway mirror, whatever you call those. Wow, we made some good progress there. That was, dude, this was so easy. Why didn't this light do the same thing? Okay, wow. I normally don't wear my glasses, I think, when I work on the car. Maybe a couple times, I don't really know. But I think that's gonna wrap it up. I think it was a pretty successful day. Obviously, went on the first drive. First, a real official drive, right? We got the 2 interior pieces and the audio fixed. So for me, I'm gonna say that's a pretty good, successful day. Let me know if you guys have any questions or anything about the build, or you guys are in the same predicament, maybe I can help out or whatnot. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.